Vambora. Calma. Antes da gente partir para esse vídeo, eu queria deixar aqui um recado importante. Nós estamos com a metinha aí de bater 1000 inscritos para a gente tentar monetizar o canal. Se vocês puderem se inscrever aqui embaixo aqui no canal, vai ajudar demais para a gente continuar motivado aí a trazer vídeos todos os dias. Se vocês puderem também deixar o like aí, ajuda bastante aí a divulgar o conteúdo também. Então é isso, guys. Bom vídeo a todos. Valeu! Acendeu.
Peculiar.
O que houve?
It's nothing. Just wondering about this green light.
Essa
Are you
luz
one of
verde.
these people who's good with cars?
Você não sabe o que significa?
I was hoping you might know.
Se
I never
soubesse.
saw it before until you got into the car.
Você tem algum manual por aqui?
A car manual? Oh no. That's not the sort of book I keep in here. I'm a humanities teacher. No, I think we'll wait to find a mechanic someplace. Perhaps that part-time quiz show hostess. Ah, the green light. The epic sense of man's urgency. The future that keeps receding from us.
Não, o verde tudo bem. O foda é quando você é vermelho, né?
Gatsby too. It's probably nothing major, just a reminder to get something checked. But what do I know? I'm not the technical sort.
Ah, nem eu sei.
We could ask Lola. Well, she's very good with these things.
Tem a ver com a apresentadora de rádio da Lene?
Probably not, young man. Lola's a kind of oracle. Now, she's
That's
given me
oracle.
lots of good advice, right from where you're sitting. Besides, more to the point, I'd like to check with her about directions, just to make sure we're pointed the right way. See if you can find her here.
Chamada Lola?
No, not a woman. A bear. Well, she's quite small, you see. A toy bear. Now, I found her at the World's Fair in Barcelona, 1929, at an exhibition about alchemy. Lola Montez. Well, she's somewhere in this car now. Feel free to rummage around as much as you need.
Tem um Lola aqui, velho. Ah, tem um negócio aqui, ó.
What have you got there?
Uma chave.
Interesting. Looks familiar.
O que eu vou fazer com essa chave? Fale pra nós. O que a gente vai fazer com essa chave, hein, guys?
There she is. Lola. Put her on the glove box lid, my boy. That's where she likes to speak.
Ih. Olha que bonitinho.
Oh,
Acho difícil de
but I
acreditar.
assure you she does. Now watch this. Lola, dearest. Now I'm here with this young fellow here and, well, the warehouse. Now it's left up here on Concord Avenue, right? She's not ready to talk yet.
Não está pronta? Como assim?
She's lonely, and she misses her friends.
Que tipo de amigos que ele tem?
Memory objects. That's her preferred company. Trinkets like her,
Digamos
lost
como ela.
and found many times over the years, imbued with the memories of everyone who's ever claimed them as their own.
Ih,
Get
rapaz.
enough of them together, and things start to get interesting. The present moment peels back like wallpaper to reveal the past behind it and the future ahead.
Então essa ursinha de pelúcia consegue prever o
Her and
futuro?
her friends, yes. She's very good. She even remembers my dog's names.
Quanto tempo sua cadela tá sumida?
About 9 months.
9 meses? Tem procurado ela todo esse tempo?
Well, no, I couldn't look for her these last months. I got a bit detained.
Presa?
Yes, it all started when I was buying some tube socks. I was on the escalator, trying to leave the mall. Do you ever have that thing where you buy something and you know it's the right thing, but you start worrying about it just as you're leaving? I was staring at the socks, wondering if they were the right length. Now, I knew they were, but I must have not been paying attention.
Tá prestando atenção, né,
Because
moço?
suddenly, I slipped down that
Escorregou no vão. Ih,
escalator,
rapaz.
right where you're supposed to step off.
Sério?
Yes, exactly the thing kids are always worrying about, getting sucked down the escalator.
Como essa experiência?
First quite quickly, and then very slowly.
Ih, rapaz.
Before you know it, you're banging around in this chute, and then you land at the bowling
Encontraram
green.
nele logo depois cai.
That's what they call the entrance. That's a little area with some onboarding materials in
Integração
it.
e que aperte
Thick
grão.
grass carpeting, so the landing isn't so rough. It's the most fantastic place. Under the escalator, just vast.
Gigante.
Like falling out of bed and landing on the moon.
Isso. O que você vai fazer para passar o tempo?
Oh, not much really. There's an old black and white TV that only gets a few channels.
Alguns poucos
There's
canais.
some old board games just lying around, but they're all missing pieces and instructions.
Interessante.
There was one box that promised 8 games in one.
8 jogos,
I
hein?
couldn't figure out for the life of me how to play a single game. A couple of decks of cards, all incomplete.
Todos
I must have
incompletos.
dreamt 20 times that I found the 4 of clubs.
Tem algo de interessante para ajudar a passar o tempo?
Oh, no. There are other people there, but not much good for company. Everyone's just waiting to get out. Very poserish scene down there.
Primeiro
Let
que
me
eu
tell
saí de
you,
lá.
a lot of staged ennui. Pretty much the only thing that passes for
Parece o mínimo de noção
excitement
pra lá.
there is when somebody new drops in.
Eita, pô, cai alguém?
Pretty quickly, you learn to tell the difference between the real people and the mannequins they drop down the chute.
Caramba, são descartes? Quanto tempo
They
passou nesse
open the
lugar?
escalator every year on January 1st. To clear everyone out. They used to do it more often, but then, well, yeah, budget cuts. I fell in the beginning of April, one of the last cold weekends of the year. Really tough thing to get your head around, being trapped in there almost the whole calendar
Caramba,
year.
fica presão ali. E se eu conseguir alimentar todo mundo?
They stuff mannequins full of food and supplies, put them on the escalator, and just let them slide down the chute. Well, that's a big moment. When they drop the mannequins down, really breaks up the monotony. Everyone rushes over to tear the mannequin apart to get their hands on the food inside.
Caramba, que doideira, né? Quebra o manequim e tem comida dentro. Parece um sistema muito estranho. Parece, né?
Oh, indeed. But I
Mas
guess
acho que
it's
deve ser uma
the
maneira mais
easiest way
fácil.
to get the food to slip down the crack. Now, one time, a real guy fell down the shaft and was mistaken for a mannequin. Now, he was half torn to shreds before I pulled him out of there. Poor fella didn't look lifelike enough.
Coitado. Canibalismo, guys.
He was really quite beside himself. He gave me his pipe as a token of appreciation for saving him from the mob.
Deu uma cachimbinha.